Staying on the president's tour of the Balkans, join me now is Admir Mulaosmanovic. He's an associate professor of social and political science at the International University of Sarajevo. Admir, good to have you on the show. When it comes to sort of calming tensions, talk to us about how important the Turkish president's visit is to the region, especially when you consider what Andrew has said and the upcoming elections.
Thank you for having me today, and I really believe that it should be, or I hope that it will be very beneficial and successful visit by President Erdogan, not only to Bosnia and Herzegovina, but also to Serbia and Croatia. Yes, it will probably have some kind of the impact on the elections, which will be held beginning of the October, but I strongly believe that this visit is more strategic when it comes to the cooperation in the region of the Balkans, not only in the context of the cooperation between Turkey and Bosnia and Herzegovina. More, I believe it is focused on the trilateral cooperation where Serbia is included as well. So I believe that this visit to Sarajevo and next 2 days to Zagreb and Belgrade President Erdogan will discuss serious political questions to ease the tensions that we are witnessing not only in the last few months, but in the last 4 years, and especially in the context of the Bosnian fragile stability, where the Bosnia is somehow divided between two initiatives. One initiative of Open Balkans, led by Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama and President of Serbia, Aleksandar Vučić, and unfortunately very ambiguous attempts by the High Representative to include political amendments in electoral law of Bosnia and Herzegovina, which can create a difficult situation, even apartheid in our country. Okay. So I think that this perspective from the Ankara about the political tensions, developments in the Balkans, and especially in our country, Bosnia and Herzegovina, is crucial for the next period of time, especially after elections, which will be held, as I already mentioned, in October.
Okay. So the president's strategy here is to enhance Balkan cooperation, as you stated. As you've also stated, Serbia is going to be playing a key role here. When it comes to the tensions between Serbia and Kosovo, the fact is that there is no solution or final solution in sight. The security risk, the security situation is increasing day by day. How does the Turkish president sort of adhere to the principle of minimum balance of legitimate interests?
I really believe that that stand that Ankara took and is taking in Ukrainian crisis, and that Ankara is cooperating with Moscow in many areas, trying to ease situation in the Black Sea region, but also to play a positive global role, is something that can be very beneficial for the Balkans too. Why? Because here with aggression on Ukraine by Russian forces, the greater Serbian voices are raised up, and they are talking also about denazification of the Balkans. You know what was the narrative of the Moscow in the February when they started the operation in the Ukraine. So I believe that that mediatory position of Ankara also will be, I would say, respectful by the Belgrade and the greater Serbian politics, and they will understand actually the position of Ankara and the need to ease the tensions, to drop down these heavy narratives that we are witnessing in the last month or two. So I strongly believe in advocating, actually, partly for that positive role in the Balkans too by the Ankara and the President Erdogan, because we see that definitely in the context of the Ukraine and the Ukrainian war and crisis, Ankara is trying to somehow save the possibility for the peace, tranquility, and and instability for the European continent. In the Balkans, unfortunately, we have those forces who are ready to provoke on the same level, in the same manner, even tensions. You mentioned Kosovo, but Bosnia-Herzegovina and Montenegro are in the similar situation because of the greater Serbian ideology, unfortunately. And I believe that exactly these political forces and intellectuals who are provoking on that level will have to face the strong voice of Ankara. This is what I'm expecting.
Okay. Admir Mulaosmanovic, thank you very much from the International University of Sarajevo.